To make our color wheel, you're going to need a big piece of paper and a 12-inch ruler. So the first thing you're going to do is make sure that you can put a dot on both the top and the bottom of your 12 inches. So I'll put a dot here at the very bottom of my 12 inches, a dot here at the very top, then a dot in the middle at the 6 point. 12 divided by 2 is 6. Then 6 divided by 2 is 3, so I'm going to make a dot there. And make a dot at the other end. So there's 3 inches between everything. Next, I'm going to make sure I know where I'm going to put my whites. So I'm going to make, this is going to be a lot, this is where I'm going to make my whites later. This is going to be the middle. Then I have, this is my center point, I'm leaving it there. Then 2 more inches, I'm making something there, something there. Eventually, you're going to use all those. So I have, you should on your paper have an inch, then 2 inches, an inch, 2 inches, an inch, 2 inches. Do the same thing on this side. So I have, put my 6 in the middle, line it up. And to make my color wheel, the first thing I'm going to do is go 2 inches down. Another way, I'm going to go 2 inches away from the 6 on both sides. 1 inch away. 2 inches away, and then end it off there. So 1, 2 inches. So you should have something like that. Then finally, we're going to do the same thing, but on this side. Eventually, you're going to turn this into a circle. So what we're doing essentially is kind of mapping out our circles. They don't have to be perfect circles, but it'll keep them kind of where they ought to be. So 2 inches away from this middle 6, we're making 2 marks. 1 inch away. 2 inches away, 1, 2, 2 inches away, and then add those marks. You should have the same amount of marks all over the place. We're doing 1 more so we can kind of make our circles nice and neat. I have on my 6, I have a mark. 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 inches away, then 1 inch away. 2 inches down. 2 inches down. Oops, that's wrong. Nope, that's right. My ruler's messing me up. And then one more, so it's 12 inches. I have 13 inches ruler, so it's a little confusing if you have a longer ruler. All right, so now you kind of know where your circles are going to need to be. So I'm going to connect the dots. Connect the dot. Connect the dots. And my circles aren't perfect, but I'm just using it for painting practice, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, have a nice bullseye. So you should have 1 circle here and 1 circle here that we're going to eventually use to practice. So leave it like that. And now next video we'll get some paint on here.